Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of How to Become a Pokemon GO PvP Master, featuring SnorlaxStarmie, the one and only, and today we are going to be looking at the Great League meta. Now this is a very interesting video, not one that I've really ever touched on before, like I've never done anything like this before, but we're going to go over the Great League meta, and we're going to sort everything into categories. That seems to be the best way to handle the Great League meta. So the first category is probably the most obvious, and that is going to be Mud Boys. That is going to be the Mud Boys. And the second category over here, probably the second most obvious, is going to be Fighters. And if I can spell it right, that would be way better. So Fighters, and we can take the top Pokemon, Defense Form Deoxys, and we can definitely put it in the Fighters category. Deoxys Defense. And that's going to be one of the strongest fighters in the Great League. It does have access to the fast move of Counter, which is the best fast move in the game, and that's what makes it deal so much fighting damage. So then over here in the Mud Boys category, we can definitely put Galarian Stunfisk. Let's actually make it so you guys can see it. That would be great. Galarian Stunfisk. And that will have access to Mudshot and Earthquake, two of the essential components for Mud Boys. Then my third category is going to be Flyers. Flyers are going to be another essential, a core to the Great League. And that is definitely where Altaria is going to fit. Altaria is going to be a great flying type. So Altaria definitely goes in the Flyers. We're going to see Shadow Swampert and Swampert will go in the Mud Boys. So either Swampert goes in Mud Boys. Scrafty obviously goes in Fighters. That's going to be an easy one. Swampert again. Machamp, Shadow Machamp and regular Machamp will be going under Fighters. That is definitely an easy one. That's one of the strongest fighters in the Great League. Azumarill, I think I'm going to put Azumarill under Mud Boys. That's going to be a great Mud Boy, as it doesn't have access to Mudshot or Earthquake. It's still going to have that water component, and I consider all the water types and the ground types pretty much they're Mud Boys. They're all just kind of under that same category of the Mud Boys up here. So then the next one we're going to see is Politoed. Both forms of Politoed, Shadow and Normal, are definitely Mud Boys. Politoed's the ultimate Mud Boy. It does not have that double a weakness to Grass because it is a pure water type, but it still has access to Mudshot and Earthquake. Now here we go, Chrysalia. Chrysalia is going to be very hard to put in a category. So I'm going to make a category Tanky, that's all they are. And this is a weird category, but that's pretty much what Chrysalia is. And that is definitely going to be Chrysalia. Jellicent. I can't decide whether to put Jellicent under Mud Boys or Tanky, that's all they are. I think I'm going to put it under Mud Boys. Jellicent. There's really, it's not the super tankiest Pokemon, but it has a great moveset. Hitmontop, no doubt about it. Fighters. Hitmontop definitely goes over here. Mew. Mew. I'm going to put Mew at the top, because Mew could go in any of these categories, seriously. It could be a Mud Boy if you're running Bulldoze and Surf and maybe Shadow Claw or Snarl. It could be, it is a tanky Pokemon. It could be, it can't really be a flying type. It has access to Focus Blast, that could make it a fighter. So it's really any of these. So Mew goes at the top, and that's kind of cool. But definitely Politoed is already in its place. We're going to actually scroll down a little bit here. I'm going to stop at 35. I'm going to do the top 35 for you. So Politoed, Politoed is definitely going to be Mud Boy. Zweilos. Let's do... Now, I'm not going to put them in the same category. I'm going to do Dragon Spam. And that is 100% going to be Zweilous. And also Altaria. Altaria can go in 2 different categories. Altaria is Dragon Spam, but it's also going to be a Flyer because of Sky Attack. Umbreon, tanky, that's all they are. It's not a fighter, has horrible coverage, but it's tanky. Umbreon goes there, definitely. Alright, so Registeel, I'm gonna say tanky, that's all they are. Since the moves it has got a debuff about a couple seasons ago, it's really just tanky. I mean, tanky steals could be another category, but I'm just gonna put it in tanky. Abomasnow. Abomasnow, we're going to go in the Grass/Anti-Mudboy. That's going to be one of my categories. And we're going to put Abomasnow definitely there. Mew, 100% is an anti-Mudboy. It has access to Grass Knot and Energy Ball, which will be great counters to the Mudboys right up here. Alright, the next one we're going to see Medicham. Obviously, is going to go under Fighting. Medicham can definitely go there. Rain Form, Cast Form. Definitely over here in Mudboys. It has access to Thunder, which can do super effective damage to these flyers down here. Meganium, again, anti-Mudboy. Meganium and Chestnut. Chestnut is also anti-flyer, just because it has access to Smackdown. I would actually suggest you run it with Smackdown. So I'm going to just write that there. I seriously suggest you run that with Smackdown. Regirock. Regirock. It's not all it is. Can't put it in Mud. The best category is Mudboys, but I'm going to have to make a new category, Anti-Flyer. And Regirock is 100% an anti-flyer. And, what else did I say there? Smackdown Chestnut. A-U-G-H-T. I'm going to go off the screen. Try to be very small there. Skarmory. Skarmory definitely goes in with Altaria. It is going to be a tanky flyer. Vigoroth is definitely a fighter. Vigoroth goes there. Bastiodon. We'll put that there. And it's also an anti-flyer. So it's not really all it is tanky, but it's very tanky. It's super tanky. And Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is a flyer. So let's put that there. ZZ. And it's also tanky. So Mandibuzz. Alright. So I have some honorable mentions. Honorable mentions will go in pink. So we're going to make Charmers. And that's going to be Togekiss. And I really did not do a good job at writing Togekiss's name correctly. I kind of butchered Togekiss's name. Togekiss. Alright, Togekiss will definitely go in the Charmers category. It's going to be the strongest Charmer. Clefable. Definitely. Whimsicott. And we're going to put Wigglytuff. This is getting a little bit messy. I'm sorry. I hope you can read my handwriting. I am using a digital pen, so it's not very easy to write. I'm trying to make this the best for you. And you could also put a Alolan Ninetales in here. But I'm going to put that in anti-flyer. Alolan Ninetales. It's one of the best anti-flyers. And I'm really doing a bad job at writing this, so I'm sorry, everyone. ES, there we go. Another one I think is going to get an honorable mention is Quilladin. Quilladin is going to go under Grass. Quilladin is amazing. Just amazing. And then the other one we're going to do is Sunny Charon. So Sunny Charm goes there. Has a great moveset, has access to the big beam, and also Weather Ball, so that's going to be nice. I'm going to put Probopass in Tanky, that's all they are. I'm also going to put that up here in Anti-Flyer. Probopass is amazing, and it also counters Azu, so that's going to be great. Another one I'm going to put under the grass anti-mud boy is going to be Alolan Raichu. Now that's a very interesting choice to put here. So you may go, why SnorlaxStarmie? Why would you put that under anti-mud boy? Earthquake kills it in one shot, and so does Mud Bomb. Well, it does have access to Grass Knot, which can make it super powerful at fending off those mud boys. So if you run it with Wild Charge, it's more of an anti-flyer. A Raichu. So that's going to go up there. And then finally, I do want to add one more in the mud boys. Wishcash is going to be our favorite mud boy spammy. It's super fun, and I like it very so. So I hope you enjoy this. Another one I'd put up here is Mewtwo, because it's an amazing Pokemon. It's going to have to be Shadow for the Great League. So that's going to be a very amazing Pokemon. Thank you all for watching this. Very sorry for the difficulties with my digital pen. I'm doing the best I can to get this to you guys in the best way possible without absolutely butchering everything, which is pretty much what I just did. So thank you very much all for watching.